Hello and welcome to this hands-on session where we will create our first application load balancer, that is ALB. In the previous section, we had actually created an ASG, and this ASG had 3 EC2 instances. So after creating our application load balancer, we will see if this ALB can register these 3 EC2 instances and manage traffic between them, that is, manage load between them. Okay, we will see that. Now, even the application load balancer is on the EC2 dashboard at very bottom, not very bottom, just above auto scaling. Now, before we create application load balancer, we need to create target groups. All right. If we remember what we had covered in the conceptual walkthrough, so some of the components are the listeners, the target groups, and the EC2 instances. And target group was actually registering the EC2 instances. And listener was listening to the request at a specific port number and then forwarding that request to target group. And target group was forwarding that request to EC2 instances on a specific port number. All right. So create target group. We can create target group for instances, IP addresses, and Lambda function. In this case, this is going to be instances. Target group name, my first target group. Good. Now, HTTP 80, what does it mean? It means that the target group will actually ping the EC2 instances on port 80 to confirm if they are healthy or not. If they are healthy, then they will be brought under its management. That is, they will be registered with the target group. VPC, there's only one VPC that we have. A good position to be in, no confusion. Health check, HTTP at the root, that's okay. We are good with this. We can get into advanced health check settings and all, but for the purposes of this course, I don't think we need this. Click on next. Now, these are the available instances. Okay. We can try and register them here. Include as pending below. Okay. Create. Create target group. So the target group has been created. Wonderful. They say unused. They will be unused. They're registered, you see. But they're unused. Why? Because this target group is not getting any traffic from a load balancer or listener of a load balancer. So for that, we need to create the ALB. Let us revisit the conceptual walkthrough of ALB once to see what needs to be done. Okay. So we have created the target group. There is one. Okay, that's okay. We have 3 EC2 instances, incidentally. Trust me, I didn't plan this. It just happened. And they're registered. So target group has EC2 instances registered. What is not done is the ALB listener. That is the ALB. Okay, this is the part of application load balancer. And then we'll see how requests come and whatnot. All right. So we need to create the ALB so that it can create the listener, and that can have the rule to forward traffic to target group. Great. Load balancer. Create load balancer. My first ALB. Internet facing, IP address is IPv4, and it listens on port 80. This is the listener port. This one, port 80, web server, okay? If that was an HTTPS, then it could have been 443, but we are keeping things simple. Now, we have only one VPC, and we have selected all the 3 subnets of this VPC, which means that load balancer is available in all the 3 subnets of this VPC, so we can load balance across all the instances in this VPC wherever they are placed. Right? No need to bother ourselves with these configurations as of now, and in fact for this course we don't need this. We don't need this. If we had gone for HTTPS 443, we would have needed this. Okay. Let us create a new security group. Why not? And it automatically understands we need port 80, okay? But only for IPv4. There's no need for IPv6. And guys, wherever you see 0000/0, it means, to simplify things, we're keeping it this way. In production environment, this is not supposed to be like this, okay? Now, the target registration. We have this, and everything is getting auto-populated. Let us proceed further. Register targets, review, create. It will take some time. Load balancer can take a minute or 2, okay? So till the time it's coming up, we will pause. In fact, let's do something. We have 3 EC2 instances, right? And what we want to do is, we ideally want this load balancer, if it has registered these 3 EC2 instances properly, to forward traffic on this, and this. I mean, on these 3 IP addresses. Okay, so ALB should be ready by now. Let us check that. Refresh. Yes, it is. This is the DNS. So ALBs do not have IP addresses. They only have DNS. So the first IP ends with 192, second 25, third 192, 97, 25, 192, 97, 25, 192. So the application load balancer is successfully distributing load between the 3 EC2 instances registered with the target group, where the application load balancer's listener is forwarding traffic. We can see this. This is the listener. It listens on port 80, and then it forwards to this target group, which we had created, where these 3 EC2 instances are registered. You see? Right? And on the conceptual image, listener, part of ALB, it has a rule. The rule is forward to this target group, 100%. It could have been, so if there was 2 target group, we could have said 50-50%, or depending upon our preference, whatever the split would have been. So this target group or this target group, it is getting 100% traffic according to the rule at the listener, and This target group has 3 EC2 instances, healthy and registered. That's pretty much it. And once again, yes, it is working perfectly. That's it for this lesson, and I'll see you guys in the next ALB plus ASG hands-on lab session. Thanks a lot for this.